reason, we weren't happy. We weren't fulfilled. And in 2012, the inner voices started getting louder, saying there's something more for you out there. There's a bigger mark you gotta make, something meaningful, something challenging. And that voice got louder and louder, and soon you couldn't do anything but turn up the volume. And a gregarious, outgoing person like me, instead of being gregarious and outgoing, I started being really introspective and thinking and writing and crying. It was like a whole thing. So of course, when you're going through that, a few weeks in, you start talking to your friends about it. So I tell Justin and Vanessa about how I'm feeling. Turns out they're feeling the same way. They're listening for the first time too. And even though we're talking about listening to imaginary voices, which usually people think you're insane for that, we were like totally clear that we were meant to do something together, the three of us, and that we were going to start a business. So we had no money, which was a problem, but we figured that with our brain power and our drive, we could figure this out. So we started an entrepreneur club, and we came up with all kinds of ideas of what kind of business we would start, but it had to be fucking $1 billion big, and it had to be cheap. Like we had $600. So Justin had worked for a hair loss prevention company, and he saw how far people were going to protect that. And also he was personally motivated because he was 28 and kind of thin. And so he was like, let's start to research what will regrow hair. And we felt like, great, we've got a path, let's look. So we start researching what will grow perfect hair. And we find that in parts of the world, they use the kombucha SCOBY, or the culture. Anybody know how to make kombucha? All right, just a few, my team, of course. It smell like kombucha because we live in the factory. All right, so a SCOBY is a culture, and it's essentially a byproduct of making kombucha. It's where all the probiotics sit, and it's what eventually turns tea into kombucha. But anyway, people